Good evening, everyone. Today, we have a very special guest, someone who has seen better days but still has a story to tell. Please welcome the hardworking, often underappreciated, and now a little battle-scarred, Mr. Cirrhotic Liver. Mr. Liver, thank you for your time. It is understandable about your position that we can't have you here, but he will tell his story on the phone for us. This is Fryson F. Spudsley. Let's start the journey.
Where do I begin? There was a time when I was the liver. I wasn't always this wrinkled, scarred mess, you know. Back in my prime, I was smooth, healthy, and bustling with activity like a finely tuned engine. I even had my dream car, a bright red Ferrari, well, metaphorically speaking, of course. I ran so efficiently that the body I lived in was practically unstoppable. Life was good. Oh, and my girlfriend? She was a total knockout. Broccoli. Green, vibrant, bursting with antioxidants and all the nutrients a liver could ever need. But then, things started to change. My buddy, well, the guy I worked for, began to think he was invincible. Fast food took over the menu, soda replaced water, and, worst of all, alcohol became my new roommate. Poor Broccoli tried to warn me, but I didn't listen. One day, I looked around, and my Ferrari? Gone. Sold off for medical bills, metaphorically speaking. Broccoli? She left, said she couldn't watch me destroy myself anymore. Can't blame her. Now, I sit here, scarred and bitter, in a corner of this body that's still trying to figure out why I can't keep up anymore. So, I decided to do something I'd been putting off for a while, have a little chat with the brain. Big mistake. Huge. When I got up there, I didn't find a brain, not the one I remembered from the good old days. No, what I found was a cocktail of confusion. I'm talking about alcohol-soaked neurons, a hazy fog of LSD trips, and, I swear, just a few scattered grams of what might technically have been brain matter. I stormed out. If that's the brain now, we're all doomed. And then there were my old pals, the esophagus and the stomach. You know, back in the day, they were a happy, efficient duo, like a well-oiled pipeline. Food and drinks went through smoothly, no complaints. But now? Oh, now it's a nightmare. They've been surrounded, ambushed, really, by these big, terrifying varicose veins. They're like an army of dark, swollen bullies, pressing and squeezing, just waiting for one tiny slip-up to burst into chaos. The kidneys, my loyal companions, tried to pick up the slack. Don't worry, they said, filtering out what I could not. But the burden was too great. Then came hepatorenal syndrome, a cruel twist of fate. It was as if my fall was dragging them down with me. They cried out, "Liver, we can't do this alone." But I was powerless, my strength sapped by the scars of cirrhosis, and the toxins were invaded them. Poor kidneys. But the good news is that the brain came to his sense and take back control. He's noticed his mistakes and is now trying to help us become healthy, just like we used to help him. I overheard the doctor say he's doing well, and I'm losing fat.
Well, Mr. Liver, it's been quite an enlightening conversation. You've shared your highs, your lows, and everything in between. If there's one takeaway you'd like our audience to remember, what would it be?
Take care of me, and I'll take care of you. Skip the junk, go easy on the drinks, and don't forget your broccoli.
Wise words indeed. Thank you for being so candid and sharing your journey with us. We hope your story inspires others to treat their livers with the care and respect they deserve. And to our audience, don't forget, your liver works 24/7, so give it a little love. Before we wrap up, if you enjoyed this chat with Mr. Cirrhotic Liver and want more insightful and maybe a little quirky health stories, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up and make sure to follow us for more content. That's both fun and informative. And hey, share this with someone who might need a reminder to treat their liver with a little more love. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.